On today's app.
Don't you love when you go to another city and they're like, where do you live? New York. They're like, oh, I just could never live there.
Yeah, that's exactly
I'm like,
what happened.
All right.
He said, I've never been there and I don't think I'm going to go.
I know. It's like nobody asked. Sounds like you kind of wish you could.
You know what I said at the end of
Sounds
that
like you wish you had that personality.
Yeah, exactly. I said, you know what? The good thing is, sir, you never have to.
You said that?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
He was like, you're right.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then so when I asked him if he was a dealer, wait. Hey guys, this is Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City, a podcast by New Yorkers for everyone. I'm Chlo.
I'm Em, and that's all you need to know.
Let's get started.
Good morning, sleepy girl. Sleepy girl.
Good
Look at us
morning.
in our Nadine Marabi pajamas.
Like Nadine Marabi.
Why not Nadine?
That's just not her name.
Okay. Nadine Marabi.
We're so cozy and we're so cute at the Romer Hotel in Heaven's Kitchen.
Yeah, so we were at Romer Hell's Kitchen right now in one of the suites that we were given by the hotel to stay here together, sleepover vibes. And we're in these Nadine Marabi pajamas. I feel so influencer.
You are an influencer. You influence me every day.
Oh, thanks, Chlo. Wait, speaking of, read this DM we just got.
Oh.
You guys, I was Chloe started reading it and I was like, save it. We have to say this on air.
You guys are going to freak.
This
Seriously.
made my week, my day, my week, my month, my year.
It's going to make yours too, you guys. First of all, I have news for you from her.
Oh.
Emily, you should look into getting a cuter bike. I rode a really ugly hybrid bike forever that never added anything to my apartment. And then when I upgraded to a white vintage Raleigh, it almost made my apartment look more sleek and sporty.
No, my new apartment's gorgeous. Thank you, though, girl.
Okay, next.
Thank you, girl.
Heather, please.
Heather.
Okay, I just thought she would like that one, but okay,
I appreciate the advice.
She says thank you next.
But actually, my husband won't let me bike anymore. He's really afraid I'm going to die in a bike accident.
Totally.
So.
Okay. I adore and love you guys. I'm just 10 years older and I can't help it. But I wanted to let you know you've taught me a lot. Okay. I love my Perbal. I literally made a map of all the restaurants you guys have mentioned on the pod, and it completely changed my June trip. Loved the smash burgers at the gas station.
Oh my God.
That's so cute. And we use city bikes like crazy because of Chloe. And what else? Oh yeah. My fiance, bleep his name, is a picker and I've gotten more patient and understanding with him.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you about interest rates and stuff. What?
I'm tuning out.
Come back. I'm also a massive SNL fan, and I did stand up for a while in LA, and I'm still a huge fan of James A. Johnson and Sarah Squirm.
They're great.
Like I used to go to their shows regularly because JAJ's so.
Yeah.
Wait, do y'all not have a library in New York? I thought it was a whole country, but now that
No, we do. Libby.
Libby.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, I read it as library.
No, Libby is the renting audiobooks, which I still don't get how that works. Because my brother uses Libby and you have to wait to get your copy, but you're streaming it from your phone. So I'm like, are they literally cassette tape streaming to you?
Wait, I feel like I didn't need to read that part out loud.
That's okay.
I just needed to read the part
The first part.
Pickers.
How does Libby work?
Well, I've never heard of it, so I don't even know.
But we're talking about it. It's like renting an audiobook from the library, like borrowing an audiobook.
So it's on an app called Libby?
Yeah, but I'm like, why do you have to even wait? Why is there a wait? Oh, maybe it's licensing. Never mind. So, she mentioned the Perbal. No, she mentioned Perbal. And I have to say, I said it to Chlo at her birthday. I said, Chlo, it's Perbal season.
We're back in our Perbal.
We're back in our Perbal era because during the summer, it can make you kind of look super pasty and you want to be tan. Not super pasty, but it definitely makes you a little whiter and more opaque than your natural glow. And summer's all about the glow. But
are you wearing it today?
Glow. But yeah, I have it on right now.
Yeah.
The glow. Can I see it?
You look great.
Can you see it?
Yeah,
Thanks.
you look beautiful.
Thanks,
I just can't believe how cute we look.
Yeah, I love these PJs, and we get to keep them. It's awesome.
And they're free.
Once I have a bed frame, I will absolutely be sleeping in these. We're like mattress on the floor right now still.
Do you want to know what's so funny? When I always think about that, like the clean girl vibe, or like, and I'm like
pajama set?
Yeah, like I can't be cute unless everything's ready for me to be cute. Like I can't, there are so many like TikTok trends of like clean girl stuff that I was like, I can't do until I move my apartment. Like,
right.
I was like, until
totally
I'm like
know what you mean.
Until I have my space figured out, I can't participate. But like, we could.
I have that, and now I'm in the apartment where I can. You know what I mean? Like now that I have a dishwasher, the amount of dishes. Even yesterday when I was cooking, I was like, I will use every fucking utensil in the book, bitch, because I could throw it in that dishwasher. The way I will use table linens now more because I can like wash them that night in my building. Like, because I have laundry in my building now.
Yeah.
Like people coming over, you want to use this fun glass that I could fucking chuck in that dishwasher.
Just shatter it when you're done.
Big serving bowl. I can use a big serving bowl. All of that stuff is like stuff I was waiting for an amenity to be able to do.
Mania.
Yeah, I'm using all my wedding gifts.
You have a place for all your bowls.
I have a place for all of my
Do you still have my mini bowls that I gave you?
Your mini bowls.
Remember I gave you like those like
they're on my oven.
You'll
see them when you come over on my stove. Yeah.
That's cute. So wait, I wanted to tell you something.
Tell me.
I went to Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did. That's right. You did.
The reaction was weird.
I was like, you went to Vegas?
You were like,
I was thinking for fun, and then I remembered
it wasn't
work.
for fun. It was for work, which was fun because love what you do. You never work a day in your life. Crickets. And I get in the car, and the guy's like, I'm like, he's asking me other questions, like, where do you live? I was like, New York. How'd you get to Vegas? You know, like,
don't you love? We've said this already, but don't you love when you go to another city and they're like, where do you live? New York. They're like, oh, I just could never live there.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
All right.
He said, I've never been there, and I don't think I'm going to go.
I know. It's like nobody asked. Sounds like you kind of wish you could.
You know what I said at the end of that?
Sounds like you wish you had that personality.
Yeah, exactly. I said, you know what? The good thing is, sir, you never have to.
You said that?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He was like, you're right.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then so when I asked him if he was a dealer, I mean, wait. I'm
like a blackjack dealer?
Wait, hold on. I asked him how he got to Vegas, and he said, I'm a dealer. And I was like,
you thought like,
how lucky
baggy?
Yeah, I was like, how am I getting to the one Uber car and I already found a dealer in Vegas?
Yeah.
Like, come on. And then he's like, cards. And I was like, you can't just say you're a dealer to like,
have you ever played at a casino, like played blackjack?
Yeah, I did this trip.
You played? Did you win any money?
And I have beef.
Why? Tell me.
I'll tell you why. You're not going to know who this is for sure. Nicole, do you know who Tyler Cameron is?
I know who Tyler Cameron is.
You do?
Vine? No, that's Cameron Dallas.
Tyler Cameron was on The Bachelor.
Girl.
He's hot as fuck.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, he taught me how to gamble.
Oh my God, we saw Paul Mescal right after we left you the other day from your birthday thing.
Was he hot? Was
outside Via Carota. Yeah, we all kind of silently freaked out.
That's cool.
He's so hot.
He's not.
I'm married. Don't worry, you guys.
I'm literally not hitting on you, Tyler, when I say this. But anyway, he is hot. But he taught me how to play craps
at the casino.
Yeah, and he made me lose $50. And from now on, I think, fuck you, Tyler Cameron.
Was he there for the same convention you were there for?
I hired him to be there, and I paid him. Bleep this up.
Oh my God.
So he could have just Venmoed me the $50 that he made me lose.
He could have.
So now I'd be with Tyler Cameron.
Oh my God.
And you can keep that in.
Wait, how was it? How was that? Was that fun? That convention? Creator Summit?
It was
Amazon
cool.
Creator
It was
Summit?
definitely really cool. It was definitely, I was working.
Yeah, you were working. How was the hotel you stayed at?
It was cool. Resort World? Hilton.
It was called, Hilton Resort World?
Yeah.
Did it have a bathtub?
I don't remember.
Have to...
And why the fucking shite would you get in the bathtub at Las Vegas Hilton Resort World? Party of one.
I guess so. You know what's funny?
Sharing a room with my coworker.
What?
Sharing a room with my coworker.
Oh. I heard Joey Rocher. He's now my coworker. Joey Rocher.
Tyler Cameron's my
Joey
coworker.
Rocher is someone like you grew up with, you know? That
I
sounds
think
like
it's
a
who
name.
you grew up with in Jersey.
Joey Rocher. Yeah, that's true.
It's
you grew up with like
Decker.
Parker Decker hiking in the mountains, Cameron, Dallas.
Parker Decker Jones.
Yeah, you grew up with Parker Decker.
Tyler Cameron could have been my coworker. I mean, my neighbor. Corn.
I'm trying to think of one more. You grew up with like your coworker. Your classmate's name was like Lucky.
Lucky Blue.
Lucky and
Lexi.
And what's going on with my brain today? I didn't take
know.
my Adderall. That's fun that you went there. John was there recently. Was it really hot?
Yeah, it was 111 the day that I arrived.
You just said you would never take a bath in Vegas. My favorite thing to do when I go to a hotel if they have a bath is get in that bath.
My mom loves to do that, but not at a Hilton. She's more of like a Ritz-Carlton bath kind of girl, but you know.
Yeah, I guess not at a Hilton. I don't know.
I took a bubble bath last night in my apartment here, which you would never do.
No, well, I was about to say, so my new apartment has a bathtub, and I will say I am going to wait until I deep clean it myself.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten around to it because I'm still unloading those boxes. Rearranging the stuff. Catching up on my work. Get my Wi-Fi set up. And after I get through all of that, I will get in that bubble bath, and it's going to be glorious. I think I'm also waiting. I want to get one of those trays.
Absolutely.
Girl.
Girl.
Oh, you haven't even been inside my apartment yet. I
haven't been inside. I haven't even been inside.
I told myself, because I thought about the bathtub, and I was like, I am not going to let that stop me.
If there's a hotel and there's a bathtub, you best believe
if there's an apartment and
there.
there's a bathtub, I'll be in there. My favorite hotel bath.
Since we were all asking.
since we're talking about hotels and baths.
I'm just kidding.
You know what hotel bath I didn't like?
Tell me.
The Standard. I did a staycation there for my birthday like 4 years
ago.
Is
the bathtub in the room?
So there's a room there that's like that has a freestanding tub, which I'm not talking about that room. I'm sure that is a much more pleasant bath.
I did have that once with a man.
That sounds fun.
I did do that. I did, you guys. I once did that with a man.
But I stayed in the room where it was like there was no door to the bathroom, only to the toilet, but like the shower is out in the open in the room, and I'm like, oh, so my whole room is gonna get steamy when I take a shower?
I think
like,
I stayed in that room too. The one that your birthday?
Yeah.
I've stayed in a room like that too.
Yeah, and then so it's like, it's like a bed and then like an open floor plan bathroom. And then the bathtub is like massive. It's not even for 2 people. It's for 4. Like you're having orgies in that bathtub. It's so big. So if you want to take one cozy bath all by your lonesome, you're like swimming. I'm like, I can't even relax. I'm falling down. I'm falling down. It's like deep and wide. And I'm like, I want to be in a coffin in the bathtub.
I'll be honest, my bathtub is actually like almost too big. Like I'd like to have someone else jump in there with me.
Yeah. Well, that's fun for couples, but even with couples,
Ollie won't take a bath with me.
Yeah, I've taken a bath with John, and it's ultimately it gets old really quickly. Yeah, you're like, get out. This is gross.
My time. Yeah,
I don't like feeling your like leg hair underwater.
It's all just leg hair and soap.
It's leg hair and soap, and I'm like, get out.
My past men that I've had before. Don't freak out. I've had other boys.
Okay.
I've done
I've had
them. I've hosted them.
I've
bathed. That was like a fun thing to do with them. But with Ollie, like it's so funny. Like we're not taking a bath together.
I mean, it's cute.
It's not
almost
even
every time.
anymore.
I'm like, I'd rather be dry with you in the bed. I'd rather not be wet.
You don't want to be moodang in the bath. She's so slippery.
Yeah, it's like, no.
I'd rather be dry with my
I don't even
man.
like shower sex.
No, me either.
It's
oh my God, that gets old so
hot,
fast.
I can't breathe.
Do you want to know something funny? Sorry, I just like screamed over you when you were speaking. I was like, that's cool. Do you want to know? My coworker, she's younger than me.
You have so many of those, huh?
I know, I'm like all of them, like Decker Jones Smith.
You go, and then I want to say something about coworkers. Nicole, remind me, coworkers.
We were about to speak at the same time. If you're listening and you didn't see us, we were just about to speak at the same time. Okay. She asked me, she was like, do you and Ollie take a shower together? And I was like, sometimes we do. Like we take a shower together. And she's like, and you make out and have sex every single time? And I was like, no, we literally take a shower because like we're literally just taking like you get to the point where it's like, God, no, that's not sexy time. We're taking a shower.
I will never forget. I was at a party a couple years ago after a comedy show.
Yeah.
And I think I might have talked about this on here. I left this party or I was leaving this party, and I said to a girl, like, I'm going to go home. I'm leaving. And she was like, oh, I'm going to go home and have sex with your boyfriend.
Wait.
We get it. And I was like,
no.
I can't even remember the last time I had night sex. Like,
totally.
I'm never going home to have sex.
I'm going home to lay down.
I'm never having sex after 8 p.m. Like, who does that in a relationship? Like, okay, time to get under the covers.
After
like, my retainers are in.
Yeah.
My makeup's off. I'm like, move over.
After going to a party too, like,
yeah.
you can't touch me.
No, if I have a drink in me and I'm at a party, like, the last thing I'm thinking is, like, I'm thinking about, let me go home and get that orzo in the pot, get that broth bubbling, get my cheese out, get my show on.
Yeah.
And that is sex to me.
Yeah.
Ew, I hate how that just sounded.
Yeah, that was
so millennial. Millennial pick me girl boss vibes. I'm like, sex is macaroni and cheese. Right, folks? Oh my God, Chipotle's better than sex. And that's not what I'm saying.
Wait, but I'm saying that.
I'm saying that, but in a way that's not cringe. But it's so funny to me, like, people not in a relationship thinking you're like as if sex happens like romantically the way it does in the movies when you're in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, it's like, I'm having sex. I'm not even really having sex in the morning. I'm having sex like when it happens.
When in Rome.
Which is almost always when the sun's out and we're in between things.
Yeah, you're bored. That's like masturbating, I feel like. It's like, we've talked about this before.
No, masturbating is late. Or first thing in the morning.
It's morning for me. But it's also like, if I was dressed too early to go to birthday dinner, I'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
But
I know what you mean. I do that too.
I know.
Or if I have a lot to do, I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah,
I just masturbate.
totally.
So I'm like, I can't.
It's funny though, because I haven't figured out my masturbation schedule living with a boy.
Right. Well, you got to do, he
now,
leaves early in the morning, right?
Yeah.
But you've got all day. You work from home.
No, not starting tomorrow, I don't.
Well, when you're home.
You're right.
Or you know what? He goes to bed pretty early too, right? Go out in the living room.
I always think of that scene in Fleabag when, in the beginning, she's watching Obama and her boyfriend's laying next to her.
Sleeping.
And then she's like, what are you doing? She's like, well.
I used to, in COVID, I would do it in the morning while John was sleeping next to me. And then there was one time when I woke up in the middle of the night and he was doing it. And then he was like, oh, as if you're not doing it in the mornings. And I was like, oh, you know?
You're spying on me.
Like, he's like half asleep. Like, I see what you're doing.
Okay,
wank, wank.
Hold on.
Wait, but what was it? Oh, whenever I finish masturbating, almost every time I'm always like, whoa, okay, relax. Like out loud to myself.
Yeah, you're like, okay, like seriously,
chill out. Like that's not get crazy here. Like without every time, and now I feel like I'm gonna think about that, or you're gonna everyone can think about me right after you come.
Whoa.
Okay.
You find yourself? Okay.
I'm here.
Hi. I had to go away for a second, but I'm right back.
Stay right here.
No, I'm
coworkers.
Say it. And I just saw you for the first time. How does that feel?
I know. I saw you see me.
How does that feel?
It feels good. I love to be seen. Do you see the pimple right above my eyebrow that could be mistaken as eyebrow makeup going askew?
To be honest, I don't see it at all.
Okay.
And neither do they.
Okay.
They don't see
They're
pimples.
too far away. So I was just at Chipotle. That has nothing to do with what I was about to say.
Okay, coworkers at Chipotle?
No, I was thinking. Oh, what was I thinking? No. Whoa. I was at Chipotle, and the reason I said that was because I was thinking about this while I was there. In this day and age, like, you shouldn't be able to see your coworker's personal life. But
agreed.
You know what I mean? Like, and you keeping on saying my coworker, and like I've met your coworkers. It's like before the internet.
You also don't want to see them.
No. Before the internet, like, you would know about your coworkers' lives, but like you wouldn't see them. Like nowadays, okay, you could be private on Instagram, but still, like, eventually your coworkers and you are gonna follow each other, probably, right? And then it's like, okay, so now every time I post anything, my coworker, like, I'm trying to think if I'm like not in a comedy, like trying to be seen.
But it's
like, if I'm just like a person who's in a 9 to 5. Or whatever, and like my coworkers follow me, it's like I'm not gonna post like drunk, fun, sexy pictures.
Wait, I
like
just realized as you're saying that, I don't think about, like, if I'm posting a story, I have never thought about my coworkers unless I lied to them.
Right, of like where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I think what I'm saying is still true. Like, I think you're a little more of an exception because you're so cool and your job is like, you should be cool if you have your job.
That's really nice. Thank
But like,
you.
I'm thinking about like the average job. Like, I'm thinking
you.
about my brother who works in like engineering.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, he's never posting anything crazy. But still, I think it's kind of weird that like coworkers these days have such a personal lens into your life.
Totally.
I think it's like everything's a big Venn diagram.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
It kind of sucks.
It does. It's like you can't escape.
Because also it's kind of like we can do whatever we want on the weekends, right? We're not like we're not on the hours, but then they're gonna judge you
if they see what you're doing. If they see something, yeah. I think about that sometimes too with like family, like extended family that follow me, or like my mom, like adult family friends that follow me.
Adult friends.
I remember when I was in like just starting stand up and I was like 21 and I was like posting crazy on the internet. I would get ratted out to my mom and stuff, and it's like, well, this isn't for you.
Yeah.
But then now, obviously, it's like, well, you can't control them looking at it. And then now I'm like, yeah, I totally don't post stuff for the sake of certain people seeing it.
Well, I don't do that.
Okay.
But
I guess I don't really do that. I guess I more just mean like,
you do think you're not just like going crazy.
Well, beyond going crazy, like in the macro, I think I've really leaned away from posting personal stuff on Instagram because it just feels like everyone I've ever known has access to seeing it. Yeah. And I'm like, that's
freaky.
It is a little freaky.
But also, like, if it's not
I guess I talk on this podcast every week.
Exactly. The people that don't need to see it can, like, don't watch or, like, don't look.
No, but you know what I mean. I'm not looking for a solution. I'm just venting.
Okay.
You know, sometimes that needs to be said.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell that to someone recently who was someone was venting and someone was trying to provide a solution. And I really want to say to this person, they're not looking for a solution.
That's helpful.
They're venting.
That's actually really helpful.
It's funny though, because it's like, and I wish I wasn't like this. I feel like I never would. Maybe I should have said to that person or like told them later, pulled them aside, like, hey, don't do that next time. But like I don't have the authority. Like, you know what I mean?
As you being the person consolidated? That's not the word. Consoled.
Or
help. What's that word?
I knew both parties, and I know
coddled.
No,
consoled.
What? What? What?
Ross.
I was the third party. I was not involved in the thing, but I was in the room.
Yeah, you don't have authority to do that.
I don't, but the dynamics of what it was, like I probably could have said something to this person, but then I'm like, how would I feel hearing that? Like, would I take it well, or would I be like, you don't tell me what to fucking do?
Yeah, no one should. Yeah, you know what? As we get older, I realize no one can tell you what to do, and even if they do...
But
even if they do, you don't have to take it.
You don't have to take it. I feel like our generation...
It's
because
so
of the internet,
sad.
Like it is, but also like boomers are just the way they are, so much more unapologetically, and they're not afraid of like coming off a certain way.
Their pattern is so set.
Yeah, and they're never like, oh, I just didn't want them to think I was like. Have you ever heard a boomer be like, I didn't want them to think that I was like being passive or anything?
No, like it is what it is.
Yeah, they have their personalities, and that's who they are. And I actually think, and I'm realizing this as I'm saying it, our generation, it's like. All the trend culture and just like going along with the trend. It's like we're lacking personalities because we don't want to come across as a problem or annoying or as an issue.
Right.
Being in anybody's way. And so we're muting ourselves. I don't know.
Are
I just
we
said
silent?
That out of my ass right now, but it kind of makes sense.
It did. Are you silent or were you silenced?
Right. I'm trying to be more like steadfast in my personality.
Really?
Because I feel like I am and you are and we all are. A lot of the time in ways that are like, sorry, it's just what I do. So it's like, why not apply that across the board? You know?
No. Yes, but not to the end. What?
Like, oh yeah, I did not articulate that well. Let me try and think of an example.
That's okay.
Like when you talk about influencer stuff.
Yeah.
Or like certain TikTok trends. And I'm like, girl, I don't know. I don't care. I'm not going to know.
Right.
That's me being pretty confident in a personality trait of mine. I'm like,
I
don't keep up with that. And I'm not embarrassed by that.
Like, don't try and put a circle, round hole into a whole square.
Exactly.
What is it? A square peg into a round hole.
So why can't I be that way about like, I don't know.
You know what? Got what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Taking it in.
There's certain areas where I'm like, this is the way I am. And then most like talking to a lot of strangers, I'm always like sheepish and afraid. Like,
you should never be. You should if you learn one thing on this podcast is to never be afraid to be who you are.
Right.
But also
be
maybe don't start a podcast. Yeah, don't start a podcast. Yeah.
So until October 27th, which if you're listening to this, that's it. You have like a week left. there are like 12 spots in New York City that are making krabby patties, like out of the SpongeBob recipe.
Holy effing hell.
I know. Let me find the
Why
list.
the actual oink?
Did I wait this long
Did you
to say
wait this long to say this? Like, is this a
Wait,
joke?
did I screenshot it? No, it's so exciting, honestly. Here we go. Here's the lineup of participating restaurants that are serving krabby patties until
I'm
October
actually
27th.
so disappointed in you.
Why?
For saving such prime information. Did you just learn about this within the last 10 minutes?
No, this morning.
God damn it, Emily Wilson.
Hey, there's plenty more where that came from. I'll whip out some other gems too. Bagel Boss.
Oh, God, I love it. I used to go there all the time.
Really? Where is it?
Yeah, it's like on like 1st Avenue and 15th Street.
Okay, I don't know where a lot of these places are. Black Tap.
Never heard.
You got to click on the article and hyperlink, okay, folks? Brooklyn Dumpling Shop. Datz's Deli, which is like, all right.
That's not real.
How about Katz's? Are you just spelling it wrong? Datz's Deli?
Dime Square.
Dime Square? Essa Bagel?
We know Essa Bagel.
Where's that?
There's a million Essa Bagels.
Okay.
Wait, so does this mean like there's only one Bagel Boss?
I don't know. Hamburger America? Harlem Shake? Phoenicia Diner? Prince Street Pizza is serving Krusty Krab pizza.
The Krusty Krab pizza
is the pizza for you and me. Mark's off Madison.
Wow.
Do you know that place?
Oh, hell yeah, I know that place.
God, I don't know any of these. Nowon, Nowon.
No way. No
Where's that?
No way. It's amazing. It's Korean American food.
I can't believe you know all of these.
I went there.
Smashed NYC.
Smash NYC.
There's one by me, right?
Yeah.
And Utopia Bagels.
That I do not know. Wow.
So if you want a Krabby Patty.
What is the ingredients?
Ooh,
guess why I'm asking.
That's a secret. It's a secret recipe.
Mr. Krabs asked me.
Yeah, it's in the little bottle, the glass bottle that you can't access.
So how do they know to make it then?
You know, I don't ask the questions. I just deliver the information.
So I'm actually screaming. Since I walked into this room,
I'm like sweating in these, and they're gonna smell. That's how quickly. This material.
Oh yeah.
I'm wearing these silky pajamas. If I sweat once ever in my life in these, for the rest of the time I own them, as soon as I put them on, they will stink.
So here's my question.
Does anyone know what I mean?
Yes, I actually do. Because
Does that happen to you?
I night sweat these days.
Ew, why?
Yeah, like I wake up like wet.
Ooh, crazy things in
your
dreams.
Don't tell me freak. Don't call me a freak.
I wake up wet if I drink.
But so that the second I put these pajamas on and Nicole had asked me like, are you going to sleep in them? I said yes. But then I immediately went into my inner dialogue and was like, you can't sleep in those. You'll ruin them.
Right.
But here's my question. How do we clean these? We have to dry clean them.
I have to dry clean my PJs?
Yeah.
Okay.
You look so damn cute in them. It literally hurts me.
It's my Perbel.
No, it's you in those pajamas.
Okay, I need new socks. Can you believe me? I'm in Under Armour socks right now.
It's okay. You got to go to Target.
Like, where do those come from?
Target.
But those aren't cute.
Oh.
Those are Uggo. Those look like Nike Air Dry.
Well, they're not. They're Target.
Dry Air. Dry one.
Yours are Hercules.
What are those called? Nike Dry me, please.
Is that Brits?
Yeah, these don't even match. Fuck me. Wait, what's it called? Dry Tech? Heat Tech?
Do you want to know something really crazy?
Like, how about Cute Tech? Where's the Cute Tech socks? Make me dry and be cute.
We already are cute.
And he speaks for one of us.
I said you were. I think you're really cute, but
I
you know what? Something that doesn't bother. I know, God.
Did you catch that?
No.
All right.
Something that really bothers me.
Tell me, please, God, tell me.
Thank God we have this podcast.
Seriously, man.
Seriously, man. Everyone's wondering what's gonna bother her.
I don't know.
And I'm gonna tell you.
I'm in my luteal phase, by the way.
Something nice.
Thanks.
Something that doesn't bother me. Actually, what?
Maybe that's why I look cute. I always look really cute right before I get my period. What?
I've just been trying to talk to you the whole time. I said something that bothers me, but I meant to say something that doesn't bother me. And it's like I could wear 2 different socks, 2 different textures, and not even notice. Like I could wear one wool sock and I could wear one linen sock and go out on my day.
I'm actually like getting heebie-jeebies thinking about that. And you've got to move that drink. That drink is going right on the couch.
You know what sucks? Living like this.
What?
Like, I do things like that all day.
And then it spills.
And I'm always pissed. I'm always pissed. I walk around my house spilling and falling all day, and I could have avoided it.
I've never seen you fall. I've never seen you fall.
You know what's also funny? Ollie's never seen me eat Chipotle, but I eat Chipotle every day.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I almost thought I got away with a free Chipotle today.
Oh, because of me? She thought I was paying for it. And you know what? If I would have gotten something, I would have. But suddenly I was picking it up and I was like, wait, I didn't get anything.
Yeah, I'm going to pay for my Chipotle, but I will tell you.
$40 later. Wait, what?
And people are like,
that's my dry cleaning.
Yeah. Do you, for your pajamas?
For my pajamas, my stinky pajamas.
Really eat Chipotle every day? During the week, I eat Chipotle 3 times a week, for real.
You should take my Dos Toros card.
Is it like get out of jail free every day?
Yeah. No, there's a limit, but I never use it. But maybe now I will because I'm in the West Village.
No, I don't like Dos Toros. I like Chipotle.
Okay, beggars can't be choosers, bitch.
I never.
You want free food or not?
I was never begging in this last. No,
last I remember 2 seconds ago, you're going, please, Emily. I've been wanting Dos Toros for so long.
Can we play a game really quick called Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City?
Sure.
And I'm gonna give you restaurants and things, and you're gonna tell me if they're litty or they're shitty.
Okay.
Starbucks. and this will then
litty.
This will then
Starbucks. I say litty because it comes in handy.
Superiority Burger.
Fucking shitty.
And I'm gonna say the biggest litty. I went there recently. It was incredible because why, Chloe?
Because you went in knowing it was vegan.
Because I went in knowing it was vegan.
That's huge.
Guess what I didn't do? Order a burger knowing it wasn't going to be a burger. Right. I ordered a tofu sandwich.
Okay, but you can imagine going to Superiority Burger with all you've been saying all day. I can't wait to have a burger. All I want is a burger. I want a burger. I walk into Superiority Burger and I go, this isn't a burger. They go, no, we don't serve meat.
Wait, did you?
What?
Was it in front of you?
No, we were about to order it and then we left because you wait all day. What if you waited all day for Chipotle? You get to Chipotle, you go, we don't have rice or whatever.
No, that would hurt me.
Yeah. So that's what happened to me at Superiority Burger.
This is so funny. When I was at Superiority Burger, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Every single time they went behind to get the dessert, they put on like a hat that looked like a Krabby Patty hat. And Ollie was like, I think they just put on a hat to get the dessert onto the plate and then they took it off like secretly.
Wait, what?
So like when you order dessert at Superiority Burger, they went behind the counter and they put the hat on.
They put a hat on?
They put the pastry onto the plate. They took the hat off and they served the food. And I was like, did anyone just see that? And Ollie was like, no, I totally saw that. And I'm like, what the oink is going on here?
What the oink? Is that what you said? Wait, I don't know. I'm misunderstanding. What kind of hat? Like a hairnet?
No. Like, you know in SpongeBob how he serves like in like the ahoy matey hat?
Yes. I know exactly the hat you're talking about.
It's like the In-N-Out Burger hat.
Right.
Exactly.
So they went back, put the hat on.
But in pure view, like I could see them. And then I was like, what is seriously going on here? And then, so I ordered a cake and I was like, no, I'm going to watch them. So she went to the back, she put her hat on, she took the food out, she put it on the plate and took the hat off. And I was like, maybe it is I think it's it has to be
faux health code
but
thing.
It's definitely like for the ambiance with the hat.
No, not if they're not bringing it to you with the hat. I would think they should be serving. I think it's health code. It's them like being like, look, my hair's not in my face. My hair's not on my face.
Isn't that hilarious?
That is kind of hilarious because those hats definitely do nothing for your hair.
Exactly. Arrest them.
That's funny though. That's fucking hilarious.
What a stupid
I went to Lartuzi.
I like to call that Latussi.
Yeah. Have you been?
I sure have.
Do you like it?
I had it for Rosh Hashanah dinner.
Oh, right. You ordered it in.
Yeah. Because I'm what? Made of money.
And then Bar Tuesday is down the street. And once you say those back to back, you start going, what are we talking about here, folks? Lord Tuesday and Bar Tuesday?
What's
going on here?
I actually hate that.
And you know there's War Tuesday around the corner
there isn't.
where they serve water.
That's not funny.
No, there's a third Tuesday. I'm telling you.
There's not a third Tuesday.
There's a third Tuesday.
That's Tuesday too much.
Yeah, there is. Because, and if you don't know what we're talking about, Lard Tuesday is a restaurant in the West Village. And down the street, they have Bar Tuesday, B apostrophe Artusi. It sounds like or artsy. That's what I keep thinking of. It does.
Wait, I need to put my phone down for a second.
Lartusi. And then, oh, yes. And then there's Lartusi Supper Club. Lartusi Supper Club is a different place. Are you kidding me? Pick a Tuesday. They've got Bartusi, Lartusi, and Lartusi Supper Club. Let's not be ridiculous here, folks.
This is absolutely ridiculous. How many Tuesies and Tussies do we have?
And I pull it up, and yeah, it looks fucking fire.
You have 3 Tussies in your hand?
And there's a video of a cat rolling around on Google Maps. That's weird.
Wait, what?
It looks really good, and I do want to try Bartusi.
So you guys, I have something crazy to tell you. So Lartusi was delicious.
Yeah.
But I went to Four Charles Prime.
Four Charles? Where is that again?
It's on Charles Street.
Wait. Yeah. Keep going.
And 12th Street.
Yeah, okay.
It's next to Wogies and Rowies.
Yeah. What were you trying to say?
Wait, you guys.
You gotta come down to earth, girl. Because guess what? If you're not in the room with us, I'm not sure how funny this is. You know what I mean? Four Charles Prime Rib.
Guys,
do they all have to be like hard to say?
That's what I'm saying. No, Four Charles Prime is the easiest one out of. I just listened.
No, Charles. Charles. I choke on Charles.
Dude, I'm trying to explain. Like
choke on that word.
It's across the street from Wogies and Rowies.
Is that a real place?
Yeah, it's Rosemary's. Rosemary's sister restaurant's name is Rowies. Rosemary's like nickname Rowies.
Do they all have to be like so cutesy?
And Wogies. And this is all across the street from Fiddlesticks. Dead ass.
Fiddlesticks I get. Oh, Rowies. That's so... Well, catch me there tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna come on the podcast in 3 weeks and you're gonna be like,
I'm like, I found this with Rowies. I love Wogies. I'm at 4 overnight.
It's the new hottest club. Heather, don't go to these places.
But why do these places have to open like another one across the street? It's like, can't you just stick with your one?
For overflow.
It's so
okay. So
crazy.
Here's what I was going to tell you. I went to Four Charles Prime and I had the most amazing meal. I'll tell you, when you go there, they treat you like a princess.
It's
like
fun.
A place of class.
That's fun.
You know what I mean?
I love that.
It's so fucking good.
Good service goes such a long way with me.
Oh, girl. You and me both.
The food could be fine, but if my waiter is giving me the best experience.
The food was incredible. And I'll tell you how much of a great hostess with the mostest Angie, our server, was. At the end, we were deciding between the chocolate pie and the lemon meringue pie that they both make in-house, first of all. And I said I wanted the lemon meringue pie, and everyone else at the table wanted the chocolate pie.
Of course.
And I was pretty upset.
That sucks when that happens.
It sucks. Happens a lot to you.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time at Asha's birthday dinner. Everything, I turn to Chloe, I go, I want this, and I'm going to get that and that. And then, of course, we have to fucking share everything.
Yeah.
And
nothing that you said sounded that good.
Excuse you.
No, just me and maybe all the other people who were there.
The group didn't want anything I wanted, and so I got stuck with eating shit I didn't want.
You ate shit.
Continue.
And so we ended up getting the chocolate one, and then I said, "You're stinking."
Yeah, it's like
what? It's distracting you. You're so stinky. It's distracting you.
Well, like I'm wet under my arms, and this silk is like cold now against my like side boob. It's just this is why I don't wear these things.
So anyway, we ordered the chocolate pie, and then I was like, "Damn, that sucks," because I really wanted the other one. And then she goes, "You should live a life where you get both. I'm bringing you the other one too." Yeah.
Wait, I didn't hear you. I heard you should little dog get both. What did you say? But I'm so excited for you. What did she say?
And I was like, yes.
What did she say?
I said, I really wanted the lemon meringue pie. Damn it. Because I wanted that. And she said, you should live a life where you should get both.
You should live a life where you should get both?
Yeah. And we can say it one more time and put the translations down here.
And did you give her a big tip?
I didn't pay, but I hope that he did.
Okay. Yeah, that's really nice of her to do that.
She just like killed it.
Yeah, I love
And you know what?
server.
If I was doing that in the waitressing industry, I would give everyone whatever the hell they want.
You know what was? Yeah, totally. Well, if they were nice to me, I'm like, then great, I will give you it back. I did that all the time when I bartended and made coffee. I'd be like, you want a little food pastry?
Yeah.
You want a free pastry?
And if you're as cute as we are in these pajamas, you should get 2 pastries always.
Always. You know what's funny was I was walking. I got dinner with Asha before meeting up with you.
Yeah.
On your birthday. And at Lartusi.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
And I have 2 stories regarding Lartusi. Wartusi, Sarsusi.
And Water
Susie. What?
And Water
And Rosie's. God, the world sucks. Okay, so
if at the end of this episode,
what?
I'm going to ask you to name all of the establishments that we mentioned.
Okay, I'll try.
And you have to get them or Nicole kills you.
I thought you were going to say, okay. They're going to say, or Nicole kills herself. That sounds like it was what you were going to say. Okay.
What the fuck?
Well, Nicole kills you is pretty weird too.
Well, I can't do it. You're my best friend.
Why do I have to die?
You have to die.
Okay, listen to me. So I'm going. This is actually kind of a cool hack.
I sort of feel like this.
It's not even a hack. Hack sucks. Not the show. Hacks in general. The general term.
I was like, if there's one show
that's great.
It's Hacks.
It's Hacks. I love the show Hacks. Hacks, as in the definition of the word, like a hack, a life hack.
Dupes.
Hack.
Dupes on life.
That concept sucks, and it's been overdone.
It's dupes on life.
Stop! Stop it! No, it's not either of those.
You're like literally.
How about tip?
Bullying me.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to get a story out. And you're like, dupes. 4 Charles Prime, live a life, get 2. Lemon meringue, live your life.
I was telling a story, and you fucking bitch, you didn't listen to one thing I said.
Yes, I did. You were at 4 Charles Prime Rib down the street from Roey's, and you didn't pay, but they did, and you hope he tipped her because she gave you lemon meringue.
You asked me if he tipped her.
Yeah, I heard everything you said. Can we move on? I was supposed to get dinner with Ash at Lartuzi. It's in my new neighborhood. So I was walking home from errands and Lartuzi was fully booked online. But I walked by and I said, hey, is there any chance if I come back in like an hour, like for a table for 2, like is there any way I could put my name down or something? And he was like, let me see, just 2 of you? And I was like, yeah, just like in an hour or so, would that be possible? And he was like, I'll make sure we get you in. And I was like, okay. Figured it out. Go in person, be really nice, go a little before the dinner rush and say, hi.
I think that's why they have.
How are you?
I think that's why they have person there.
No, but it wasn't, but I wasn't like, can I put my name in for 2? It was like, I want to eat here in about an hour. Like, will I be able to? Or yeah. I was kind of like generally inquiring and I was kind and I had Stella with me who wins everybody over and he was like, I'll make sure we get you seated. And then boom, Asha and I at Lartuzi in an hour. And that was my first story. So that's a fun little tip.
Okay,
if you're in the neighborhood of where you're going to eat, because obviously you
silent.
aren't always. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's not like you're always in living in the neighborhood you're going to eat in. But
most of the time you are.
Almost never for me in my old life.
Exactly.
So
exactly. So your second story.
So my second
that I'm
story.
going to sit and listen to.
Thank you. At Lartuzi.
I know what the story is.
Yeah, but it's good. I love sitting at the bar at a restaurant because I love seeing I love seeing how the sausage gets made.
So do I. Unless it was sausage, I wouldn't want to see that.
Right, but just about everything else I love watching.
Me too. I love behind the scenes.
And usually I like sitting, like usually that means you're sitting at the bar where the drinks are made, but this bar was so long, goes all the way to the tussie of the buzzy of the Lartuzi. And the part where we were at was more by like the food prep. So Asha and I are sitting there, we're eating our meal, absolutely fucking delicious.
Wait.
We got the mushrooms with an fried egg, and ricotta salata. Sounds like 3 crazy things that don't go together.
Delicious.
Outrageous.
Really?
Then we got the shrimp sauce, the quote unquote shrimp sausage pasta, like fried shrimp pasta. Delish. And then we got the scallops, and they were so good. It was Asha's first time having scallops.
I'm so obsessed with the way you just said it too. Like it was like, you're so naughty for that.
For what?
Like, and we got the scallops.
And the scallops.
Wait, have you been to Doc Quadrano?
Get overlooked. What?
Have you been to Doc Quadrano?
No.
Okay, you're gonna love it there.
Where is it? In my neighborhood?
Yeah.
Okay. And then so we're eating our meal, and then in front of us, a woman is prepping a big tub of cookie dough. Like there's a huge tub, and as soon as she brought it out and opened it up, I went, and she was like, and you know, she's there for like probably 20 minutes as we're eating. And then the waiter asks if we want dessert. And I said, yeah, we'll take dessert menus. He walks away. And then I say to the woman, I go, that's the best form of advertising to her regarding the tub of the cookie.
Yeah, like she's making them in front of you.
Right. And she goes, what? And I said, it's the best form of advertising. And she was like, oh, sorry, only Spanish. So Asha's perspective, and I'm assuming yours, was like,
yeah,
okay, never mind, no big deal, end it there.
Yeah.
Not I.
Yep.
I went, okay, give me 1 second. And I took out my phone and I opened Google Translate and I typed in, it might still be there exactly what I typed in, because I typed in what I wanted, what I thought would translate the best, you know? Like I certainly wasn't going to put advertising.
I see.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I typed in, no, it's not there anymore. I typed in like, watching you make a cookie.
You like broke it down for like how it should be
right, like
translated
to get my point across.
The idea of you like having to go this far for it.
No, but here's the thing.
I know what you're gonna say.
Here's the thing. I typed in like watching you make a cookie was the best way to get me to want a cookie.
That is so
and
extra.
I showed it to her and she went, oh, yeah. And if you ask Asha, the woman reacted in a way that told me, like, yeah, it was better that I like went the mile to explain what I meant to say rather than going like, language barrier, forget it.
Right.
Give up.
But I don't think it was a give up situation. I think it was like, okay, we're at a restaurant. Let her do her thing. I'll do my thing. We'll just move on.
No, but it felt like I'd be giving up on her if I just went, okay, oops, we guess we can't understand each other then. This is New York City. It's a melting pot, man.
That's really nice.
And there's more to language than just the spoken word. We had a connection. We had this whole saga of watching her roll up these cookies and going,
right.
Oh, yum.
Yeah. You know what? I just realized I was carrying my Hulkin bag in the farmer's market.
Huh?
And
does this have anything to do with my story?
It does.
Okay.
And someone was like, that's an incredible bag. And I go, right? And then they go,
I only speak Spanish.
They say, that's the best form of advertising.
They said that?
Yep.
That's funny.
Then I was like, I only
tell me
speak
they were
English.
a dad. I mean, it's quite a dad thing to say.
I said I only speak English. I say it in English.
Yeah, right.
I only speak English. It was a dad.
Yeah, because it's a very dad thing to say, like, that's the best form of advertising.
One thing that I think is nice is that you didn't want to give up on her. On the latter, I think that you should have not done that.
Why?
Just it takes like, I don't know. I've just like, all right, we got it.
But it was more about going like, I didn't want to seem like
you're giving up on her.
No, it's not even seem like. It was more just like, no, I want you to know what I was saying. We have this, I'm talking to you. Like,
yeah, hey, I'm talking to you.
I don't speak Spanish, you don't speak English. 1 sec, I'll type it so you know what, because I said it twice and I was like, clearly.
You were looking,
you know what I mean?
You needed a reaction.
No, it was not about me needing anything from her. It was like, I was trying to say something. She was listening and trying to get what I was saying.
I see.
And she was like, she tried twice and she went, sorry, I only speak Spanish. And I went like, why should I not just figure out how to say it and say it real quickly to you?
Yeah.
You know?
Went the extra mile.
But Asha then pulled such a bitch move. Hope you're listening, Ash. She goes, she didn't say anything in the moment. And then later when we met up with you, she was like, that was crazy.
No,
I was
literally.
like, you didn't tell me then?
No, that's what.
You just let it happen?
That she was like, you're screaming and that's crazy. And I was like, no. So that was the
But she was a bystander in the moment.
Right. So that's why I'm thinking that was a little crazy of you.
Because of the way she explained it?
Kind of. But now that I'm hearing your side of the story.
All it was this woman didn't understand me, and I said 1 sec, and I typed it into my phone, and I showed it to her, and she smiled. And guess what? Those cookies weren't even being served at the restaurant. They were getting shipped over to Bar Tuesday.
God damn it. God damn it.
And she told me that. She was like, I wish I could give you one. Suddenly she speaks French.
Yeah, what? She's like, I wish I could be my fucking boss. Well, let me.
No, she like, I think she said this in English. She was like, because I was like,
I wish I could give you one. Feels like a
perfect
English.
No, she was like, I think what she was, because I was like, I'm gonna order. Oh, after I said, now I'm gonna get a cookie. She was like, we don't serve these here. We have the pistachio ones here.
Golly, that's a big old mouthful if you don't speak English.
She didn't say it like that. She said it with less words. I don't remember how she said it. Point is, she was like, we serve pistachio white chocolate cookies here.
That's a lot.
And over down the street, at the bar down the street, she's where you'd find, that's what she started saying, you'd find these cookies.
I only speak proper English.
Over at Bar Tuesday.
Right.
So that was my story. And I'm sorry that you don't want to communicate with other New Yorkers. Doesn't matter if she's working. Doesn't matter if we're at a restaurant.
That's not what I said, and that's another way you're trying to corner me.
Corner you? I guess you weren't there. Nicole, weigh in. What do you think? Who was right? Or not right, but
who was right?
No. Was it weird of me to do that?
I think it was like, it was hilarious that you were so committed to like getting the joke across.
I agree with that.
I guess it
like 3 times.
I would have been too embarrassed. Like if I'm talking.
It's a comedian at work.
It is.
She was just being a comedian.
Is that what it was? I was like trying to make her laugh.
Yeah, totally.
Kind of.
You're not seriously being like, those are the best form. Those are the best form of.
Because when I'm talking to someone, if they don't hear me the first time and say what, I'm like, never mind. I'm too embarrassed to say it again.
Exactly.
But you were committed to getting it across, even knowing she can't speak English. I'm gonna find a way to like make this.
That's what
joke
it kind of just feels like. You're like, no, you're gonna learn this. What I'm gonna say.
But in my head, it really, at least I'm telling myself, I felt bad that I would give up on her and be like, forget it.
I so know what I know where you're
language.
coming from, but it's just not how I would have. It's just I would have done it differently.
What would you have done?
Never mind.
But so we all think I shouldn't have said anything, and that woman should have just been fucking wondering the whole night. I wonder what she was saying.
Well, now you probably made her night.
You think? I'm gonna go that far. But I do think
her
that
night rock. She's fucking baking cookies.
I think that would have been, that does rock.
Yeah, right.
Unless she can't even have them. They're going over to Bar
Unless
Doozy.
you hate cookies.
Unless you hate cookies.
And then what are you, the Cookie Monster?
There's a Janie's near me still. I'm like, I can't get away from Janie's.
I know
life
that Janie's
changing
well.
baked goods. You know why they're life changing?
Because she changed her life. She was addicted to drugs.
Yeah, the cookies changed her life, not the person eating them. Well, it's been such a lovely stay here at Romer's Hell Kitchen. Romer Hell's Kitchen.
As we like to call it.
Romer's Heaven Kitchen. Heaven's Kitchen.
Kitchen.
But this is such a great room. It's so cute. If you guys are not from New York and you're visiting the area, this is also the perfect place to stay for like Broadway. It's like near everything Midtown.
You guys,
it's so accessible.
I just noticed if you look out the window, it's the Wicked.
Wicked's right outside this window.
And it's kind of like me and Emily are like Glinda and the Wicked
so
Witch
if you
of
care
the West.
to find me. Yeah, we are like Glinda and the Wicked Witch of the West.
But not really.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I'll try translating my joke for this woman.
And I'm just like, popular.
Yeah, literally. Well, fuck. I love it here so much.
Me too. I wish we could
come
stay
back
here forever.
I know.
We might.
Wank, wank.
Anyway,
thanks for listening.
I love doing this with you.
Me too, Chloe. I love doing this with you. And you too, Nicole.
And you especially.
All right, y'all. Have a great week.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Love you, Chloe.
Love you, Em.
Thanks for listening to Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City.
Whether you were just cleaning your apartment, slaying at the gym, or strutting on these city streets, we're always grateful for your ears.
Be sure to follow or subscribe, tell a friend, and hey, leave a review. Lilas!
What?
Love you like a sister.
Oh, cute. Lilas!
Shitty.